call Jeff and talk to him.
Okay. All right, I think we ran the wheels off this one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we found a couple more cars too.
that's true, yes. All right, let's move to,
So what is your council's direction?
I
Start
think-
issuing citations in
I
the
think
morning?
what's out there is,
Thursday,
if
Thursday
they,
when
Not
he's
tonight.
if they meet, well, even if PD's available, I think if they meet if they're in violation of the ordinances as far as when we're gonna tear it down and, or when they needed to have it down, then yes, I think we can
That's
start
what any
writing those
violation they need to
citations.
do.
Any size
Immediately.
violation
Yeah.
need to be cited.
Well, and anything else too, for that matter, I mean.
So
what's
we're
out there is
writing
what's out
a
there.
citation for each violation
If
that's
they are
there?
maintaining that property in violation of our substandard building ordinance.
We're gonna write 30
They are
citations each day?
maintaining it as a nuisance, and I think that is how the citations should be written.
Okay, so that's what we need to focus on, is they're in violation of the substandard order right now, so I don't think right now writing, there's obviously, you look at it and there's 13 things you can write up immediately. So I think that needs to be the focus right now.
So
They're
just
violating.
one citation, because I wanna make sure I'm clear on this, it's one citation, not one for each violation.
I think primarily, and at the end of the day, you've got the discretion, if you get out there and something else is different enough from the last times it's been, I don't think you can write too many citations. If there's something to write up, write them, but that needs to primarily be it, is
Okay.
that substandard order that they're in violation of.
Do you
Put it this
have-
way, that's the only, council's not normally sitting here saying, write a citation for a car, write a citation for this, write a citation for that. They are in violation of the substandard order, and if we can't have it not ordered down,
If you're out of the substandard building ordinance, let's look and see the proper way to issue that citation. It may not be in violation of the order, but they are in violation of the ordinance itself by maintaining the property in violation of the standards set forth in the ordinance.
Is that something that can be found daily?
for 10 days.
Yes.
Yes.
10 days.
Okay.
And can you get in touch with whoever's tearing the place down and tell them? We can call them, yes. Tell them, there's starting to be written citations because you're not tearing it down. Yes, and again, that won't happen until Thursday, but yes, it can. I'm fine with Thursday.
I'd just like to hear what they have to say, if they're saying that the property owner's standing in their way, or if they're dragging their feet. What if?
Well, I can tell you the time that they was there, the property owner was not there.
Okay.
So, there were, the times where they was pulling down the carport, or the times that they was in the back tearing the metal off the building back there, the owner was not there.
Here's one thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say it because it's been said publicly.
Mhm.
So, I understand you have a different schedule. I don't wanna be told we're not gonna get it done until Thursday. If you're not back Thursday, that's fine, you have a schedule. Everybody else works, so you need to get with him and you need to get with him. Stuff needs to happen regardless of when a specific
Yes, sir.
employee is here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Moving on. Item number 17.
Am I dismissed? I guess, I mean, I'm going back over there, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Good luck.
Item number 17, discussion and/or action regarding updates from the city manager advising the mayor and city council on personnel, city's fiscal condition, pandemic executive orders. I don't want that damn door to be slammed like that, okay? If he's gonna leave here, he's gonna leave here professionally.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
City's fiscal condition, pandemic executive orders, scheduling council work sessions, future needs of the city, and other city manager recommendations.
There's several things that, I've been sending you in emails, about the, new policies that we're gonna bring on the 28th. One of them's already in effect right now. I don't know if you got a chance to look at them today. One's for the, mental health, for officers that respond to a traumatic situation that needs some, additional counseling. Also on quarantines for, like COVID, the presumptive rule is that if an officer or a fireman comes up with COVID, then it's job related. And if it's job related, then the city does not deduct their leave from their leave bank. So those are two policies. The one with the quarantine is already in effect. as of June 15th. Betsy helped bring that to my attention yesterday. I did not realize that. We are underway with those. House Bill 2404 says that I have to register with the state controller now on our 380 agreements. I'm gonna get that done here this next week, and, I'll start submitting them as soon as, but again, Betsy, our performance development agreements aren't a 380, I don't have to submit them, do I?
No, it's only when you are making an incentive out of, the general fund.
Yeah.
Our economic development, and performance agreements are not 380s.
Yeah, so I don't think I have any right now, is what I'm saying.
It's possible, yeah,
But I still need to register, I know that.
yeah.
Okay, and tomorrow at 12 noon, they will close on the, certificate of obligation bonding. So it will go into our general fund tomorrow. We're in the process of setting up our, construction fund account, so Mayor, you and the Mayor Pro Tem would probably need your signatures along with you too, Steve, here in the next few days, but there's no worry about the money. It's gonna go straight into the general, then we're gonna transfer it into the construction. And we may not use any money right now until we know what happens on the November bonding on the streets. As far as the ILA for Roberts Cutoff, it is now passed. And, I think, Gordon, you're gonna send out the, COs tomorrow, correct?
Yes, sir.
They should start shortly after the 1st of October on Roberts Cutoff. So, that's step one. And then, the next one's gonna come with, I'd like to meet on the 28th at 6 o'clock to talk about the Rescue Act and to talk about, the CO bond. If that's okay with the council, if you want it afterwards, we can do that, whatever you wanna do, but,
Before works for me, does that work for everybody?
yeah,
Steve, does that work for you?
okay. So we'll set that up on the 28th. I give everybody 2 weeks, so we won't have any council meeting next week. Will that be all right with you all?
Yeah.
I won't be here anyway, so heck yeah.
I need that to be on there.
On the 28th, we're gonna do a workshop first, is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
At
6
6?
o'clock.
The moratorium stuff.
And I'm gonna have the moratorium on the 28th agenda
Like, what
because,
is happening?
it's due by the 30th. You're gonna have to go on, I'm sorry, but I hadn't had time. We're gonna have to just go on, and we can one time, go on and renew that. And then after that, we've got to get something done in the next 90 days for that zoning, and we will. Taxes, budget's all gone, so we'll be able to move into some other areas going forward.
Thank you, Mark.
That's all I've got, Mayor.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll move to council member questions, comments, and announcements. Let's keep it light. John?
I think we've said enough tonight. I'll move on.
Steve?
I'm deferring my item.
Thank you. Karen? I have nothing surprising.
I do have something.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You only broke our streak.
I'm sorry. I've had a lot of people call me about the construction on Yale Street. Because, and it's funny because it's like one person from every block has called me and I'm like, did y'all get together to do this? Because, so, of course they just wanna know when it's gonna get fixed because their cars are filthy dirty because there's just everything happening everywhere, so that's the only question I have, I'm sorry.
And I've seen our street sweeper down there, which is
Yes.
Yeah.
good that we're doing
Yeah.
that, but really, isn't that the contractor that should be paying that?
It's really the contractor, I'll get back with him on the dust control and things there, but we also assisted to keep the project moving faster.
Okay.
Once again, not to blame COVID, but part of their supplies didn't come in, so they had to do some work, so they're installing all the main is in.
Yeah,
We just
That's
gotta-
yeah.
why they're doing the intersection.
Exactly.
Normally, what we would do is 1 or 2 blocks and
And
have
then
that part covered up with asphalt and moved on. So now we're in that process of backing up and getting those services and lines tested, so.
Okay, thanks.
And they've done a terrible job of blocking